Hey y'all, this is Brett, as you know, and I was just writing an email to my woodworker and telling him that basically, although the economy is slow, I'm not worried about that because I know that I'm far ahead of the times in regards to knowing where people are going to be going. And people spend a massive amount of their money, a huge percentage of their money, especially as they get older, on the medical industry. In fact, it's likely that a person is basically going to go bankrupt from them. They're just basically going to suck every bit of money that they have saved up out of their accounts to pay for all their horrendous bills, their high blood pressure and their diabetes, and they need to go get dialysis, and they need to be taken care of, yada, 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 and that's just going to take up everything. Their house will have to be sold, the whole 9 yards. So, I mean, if you've got if you've got a job as a nurse, oh, you're set. You're all set. If you're like going to work in hospice, you're totally geared to go, and you'll never be without work. Even if you're one of the shittiest workers, you'll still be hired. But you see, on the other side of the spectrum, there are going to be people that get real, and they're going to realize they're going to have enough common sense, and or maybe they'll just get experience with having used prescription drugs and dealt with the medical industry, or having had invasive operations, or maybe they got mercury fillings and they learned the hard way like I did, or maybe they were prescribed Accutane like I was by a dermatologist that was supposed to be a professional, and so they learned that those people, you can't really call them professionals. You can call them quick fixers. And so, all of that those billions of dollars that are flowing into that industry are going to start to move my way, the holistic way. And wood rollers are going to get purchased instead of people going to chiropractors day and night and day and night. I'm telling you, that wood roller is the best freaking thing since anything. It's better than sex sometimes. I'm telling you, sometimes I would rather have rolled on my wood roller than done something sexual. No joke. And the body pillow, look at her sleeping on my body pillow. She's got her own dog bed over there, but she's going to sleep on my body pillow. I just cleaned that blanket yesterday. And so instead of springs and foam outgassing chemicals, they're going to educate themselves, and they're going to change their minds when they get sick, when they've had enough, when they're fed up to there. They're going to change, and they're going to start thinking, even all those good Christians out there are going to start thinking, hey, maybe herbs are really God's medicine. And the Arabs are going to think, maybe herbs are really, what do they call it? Allah's medicine. And the Africans, maybe herbs are really Jah's medicine, yada, yada, yada. Everyone is going to know this. And doctors will be strung up on trees. Just kidding. But they're going to learn the hard way. I'm telling you. They're going to learn. And even if they don't learn like some really hard way, basically what they're learning right now, the hard way, is that when all these people come back to them and they're crying, I have all these extra problems, all these extra side effects. I don't want to take any more of your damn drugs. I'm sick, I'm on 15 of them already. And their subconsciouses, their consciouses, are going to be saying to them, there's something wrong here. I'm doing something wrong. Was everything that I was taught in medical school wrong? Well, no. Only about 90% of it. At least in regards to all the pharmaceuticals. Okay? So you just can't do things like that. And also in regards to body work. You know? But a lot of these things are geared towards offsetting all of the lifestyle problems, imbalances that people have. And until they make changes in that regard, the natural things can only work so much. Okay? But there are things like those shakes that I was showing you this morning that can really, really offset the chemical problems in our bodies. They can really help us to absorb and move out those toxins. So I better end this now. I hope you are well and enjoying my videos. Bye-bye.